Sudan enters its second year. The Kenyan government's association with the Rapid Support Forces, the RSF, has once again come to the fore.
Amnesty International shining a spotlight on the sexual violence women and children, get this, as young as one, have suffered at the hands of RSF.
Now, the International Human Rights Organization is calling an arms embargo on Sudan and has called out President William Ruto's administration for not speaking out against the use of rape by RSF as a weapon of war. Olive Burrows has more.
An Amnesty International report released on Thursday documents the use of rape as a weapon of war by the Rapid Support Forces, a paramilitary group that has for the last 2 years been engaged in a civil war against the Sudan Armed Forces. The report documents the experiences of 16 women, majority of whom are refugees in Uganda who lived through hell at the hands of RSF fighters.
We have documented in the past that both SAF and RSF have been committing acts of human rights violations on civilians. But with this particular one, we're looking at almost everyone that was interviewed spoke about the RSF armed men raping women, gang raping women.
Last month, UNICEF reported to the UN Security Council that in 2024, 221 cases of rape against children were documented in 9 states of Sudan, 147 survivors being girls and 33% boys. Disturbingly, 16 of the children were under the age of 5, including 4 one-year-olds. One of the cases documented in the Amnesty International report, titled "They Raped All of Us," is that of Batul, not her real name, a mother of 6.
I was at home with my 6 children, including my sick daughter who has a heart disease. The RSF said they were arresting me because they knew I was a nurse, and they wanted me to treat their injured soldiers. They blindfolded me and put me in a car and drove me to Al Amal Hospital in Khartoum North. They asked me to treat one of them who was critically injured. I told them that I was unable to do so because I was not a medical doctor. The injured man died the following day. On that second day, 8 RSF soldiers came to the room where I was detained. They beat me badly and then raped me one after the other. My unhealed C-section wound opened because I am diabetic and had given birth 9 months earlier.
Amnesty International is calling for protection of the civilian population through enforcement of an arms embargo, not only in Darfur, where it currently applies, but across the war-torn nation. Access to sexual and reproductive health services for survivors of rape is also a challenge. But not just in Sudan, but even for those who've sought refuge in neighboring countries, given the drastic cuts to humanitarian assistance after US aid was impaired. Amnesty International is calling on Kenya to take a stand against war crimes.
Its relationship with RSF includes spotlighting and putting at the center the human rights fundamentals in Sudan, including stepping up to be critical of the fact that a partner can commit mass rape, gang raping of women, subject women to sexual violence and sexual slavery. A partner like that needs to be called out.